Hey y'all, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to be using the contents of my Ipsy bag. Well, not all the contents, but a couple of things that were makeup. I'm going to be using that on my look today. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're not, thank you so much for tuning back in. So, like I said, I'm going to be using the contents of my Ipsy bag to do my look, which will be, this is the LOVECRAFT Beauty Highlighter right here. And then, what else? Oh yeah, the Miami, this is Shaina B's Miami eyeshadow palette. And so I'm going to, when I get to this part, I'm going to tell you a little bit about this because I'm already in love with it. So, also, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put on lashes for the first time on camera. Like I haven't practiced it. I looked up, some YouTube videos, and my sister in Christ, she sent me a video of her putting on some, and I didn't really, I haven't looked at too many videos because I just want to try it out myself and play around with it. So y'all going to see raw, uncut video of me putting on my lashes. I've never put on lashes before. No, I'll take that back. I put on lashes, well, someone put lashes on me back in 2009, and it was my coworker. Don't ask me why I was putting on lashes at work, but we were. She put them on at work, and I immediately wanted them off because I felt so bad in my eyes. I was like, I'm never using lashes again. But I was always interested in them, but I was like, I don't want to because of how they made me feel. And so now that I'm getting back into makeup and doing different looks and, trying to do that glam look sometimes, I was like, why not? Why not just get back into lashes or, try lashes out again to see if I like it or not. So again, this is going to be raw, uncut, me trying on lashes on camera for y'all. I love y'all, and I wouldn't do this for anybody else. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the look. I use my moisturizer, and this is the Black Girl Sunscreen. It's a moisturizer, but it's also, of course, a sunscreen. And so by the time you see this video, I'm going to have a video upload talking about this and also the benefits of using sunscreen, especially as Black people. So the primer I'm going to use, let me put my balm on because my lips get dry, and it's always good to start off with some balm. So I got that on. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the e.l.f. Putty Primer, Poreless Putty Primer on my cheek areas because, like I said, I have pores on my cheeks and around my mouth. I'm going to put that on those areas. Then I'm going to put on another primer on the perimeter of my face, and I'm going to be using Milk Makeup's their Hydro Grip Primer. I love this primer. It just grips, and it's called Hydro Grip because it's hydrating, but then it also grips your makeup. Your makeup just stays on. So I'm going to put that on the perimeter of my face. Okay, then we're going to get into, I'm using today, this is the Born This Way foundation. This is not the matte foundation. I had to take that bad boy back because that just did not work well with me. It left a powdery finish on my face, and it was kind of a little bit tinged red. And I got them both in chai. And chai, and this is the original formula. It's flawless. The shade is good. It goes on beautifully. And the shade was different in the matte version. And I saw a whole bunch of YouTube videos talking about how the shades were drastically different from the original formula to the matte. And so a lot of people were just very disappointed. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on my foundation. Yeah, this chai is so pretty in the original formula. People were they were disappointed. And Jackie Aina, she's the one that, collaborated with Too Faced to come up with all those shades. And a lot of people were just disappointed that they didn't, use her formula in the matte collection. So yeah, I had to take that back. This one just has like a nice, you know, warm undertone, and that one was just too red for me. I forgot to color correct. Let me stop and do that. I want to spot correct in these areas around my chin area. And the corners of my mouth could have had discoloration there. Ooh, I put too much on. And right here, where I'm doing right now, that is like fading so good. It's fading so good. Like that toner that I'm using, that by Formula 1006, I'm sorry. It's like fading my scars. Then I'm also using rose water now. And that is like going away so good. Okay. So let me continue, do another pump. You know, I'm so nervous to do this, my lashes on camera. Because one, I've never put them on by myself. And so to do it on camera, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish. And y'all can laugh at me all y'all want to. But it's good to try new things, even if it's on camera. And then how y'all see me do it, maybe I can just give me some tips on how to do it better. Okay, this sponge was a little wet, so probably that's why you see like it's very bright looking and you know, kind of wet looking, but it's gonna dry down. Yeah, that sponge is kind of too damp. So then I'm going to go in with the same Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and I use this in Chestnut. And this concealer is, woo, it's my favorite. It's my favorite high-end concealer. Because the way it goes on, and when you start blending, alright, it's so good. And you'll see, hopefully you'll be able to see it on camera, what I'm talking about. Go ahead and highlight your chin, your forehead, and then your nose. Going back in with the same sponge, and I'm going to start blending my concealer. It just bounces and easy to move around. Look, see how beautiful that looks? And I haven't even finished blending it in. Yeah, look how that looks. Now, that's my favorite concealer. Like, second behind that, of course, is the NYX King Side Won't Stop Concealer. That one's just as good too. But this one, there's just something about it. And it blends so well. And it lasts all day. Like, by the end of the day, it's still there. It doesn't move. Well, what is that on the corner of my eyes? The world? I don't know what that is. It just went away. It's so weird. Look how that looks. Jackie, I don't know what she's doing, y'all. If you don't follow her YouTube page, go follow. She's like the #1 in the Black community as far as, you know, beauty and makeup. But she just launched her own self-care line where she sells candles, which got got a notification in my email. Well, I got it set up to notify me once her candles restock. They sold out. She just gives so many tips and tricks that are, you know, helpful. Okay, there it goes. So now I'm going to set my face. And I forgot my little palette, my brush that I used to set my face. I knew I forgot something. Hold on, now I'm back. I got my brush. So let me go ahead and set under my eyes. And like I said, I'm using the FitMe powder brush, loose finishing powder. You want to make sure you set under your eyes really well, so you don't want that area to move. And I'm going to set the rest of my face with it. And when you set your face, you want a finishing powder or a loose setting powder that kind of like, you know, matches your skin tone, matches your foundation shade. Now that I've said that, I'm going to go ahead and use the Sonia Kashuk. I never said her name, her last name right. Kashuk, whatever. This is the large powder brush. And just go ahead and buff out that powder. Okay, so I forgot to tell y'all the eyebrow pencil that I used this time was the Mented brow pencil. And this is in Brow or Later. That's the shade I got. Okay, now that I've said that, I'm going to go ahead and use my bronzer. And the bronzer that I'm using is Uoma Beauty's, and this is their Double Take Sculpt and Strobe Duo Stick. So on one end is you can probably see it now. This is the bronzer side, and then on the other end they have the highlight, which I'm not going to use the highlight today. But when I ordered this, I ordered in the brown sugar shade, but then I looked, I was like, no, I think I want the, let me see, I want the bronze Venus shade. And so I had to ask them, can they switch it out? And so they did, and not expecting they would still send me the brown sugar one. So when I got it in, I opened up the package, I had both of them. So that was like so nice, and nice customer service to me, and they won me over with that. So let me go ahead, and if you get this, be careful with it. I would just advise to use a brush to put this on, because it goes on like, it goes on. So you want to be careful with that, and I just use a brush so I can you know, control it. All right, so I put the bronzer on, and now I'm going to go in with the first item of the Ipsy bag that I'm using, which is the highlight. And again, this is by LOVECRAFT Beauty. This is, I don't know what their original size is, but of course I have the Ipsy Glam bag, which is samples. So it's a pretty good size. So yeah, okay, this is what I want to use. So this is the highlighter. And I think I've shown this in my Ipsy Glam bag unboxing, and it's really nice gold color. Really pretty gold color. So I'm just gonna take my brush, and this is just like a foundation brush, and it uses just as well with the highlight. And just go in and highlight right there on top of your bronzer. See how it looks? I need to blend it out just a little bit more, and I'm going to use my bronzer brush that I use just to, you know, take that shine off of it just a little bit, because you want it to highlight and shine. So there it goes. Okay. And so I just take a little bit, put it on my nose, And then I'm gonna keep this bow. Ooh, Lord. Lord. Okay. Let me see. There it goes. It's still, I'm still looking a little shiny, but I'm gonna keep on going just the same. No, let me. I'm looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer around here. All right, that's enough. All right, so now that I got my highlighter on, I'm going to go ahead and go into the eyeshadow. And like I said, this is from the Ipsy bag, and this is the Shaina B Miami palette. And I showed y'all the shades, but I'm going to show it again. Really warm colors. They have 4 mattes and 4 shimmers. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go in with South Peach. South Peach is in orange color right there. And so these are very highly pigmented. I wasn't sure, because I never heard of this brand, but you know, just because you ever heard of a brand does not mean it's not good. So these are very, very pigmented. There's no fallout, like none. Like I don't have any in my pan at all. And it just, look, I just tapped it just lightly, real lightly, and look how much is on the brush. So you have to be very careful with this. So I'm going to go in and just start blending. And this is going to be my transition shade. You have to be really, really careful. And because I'm using lashes, I'm going to keep my eyeshadow very minimal because I want my eyelashes to, you know, pop and be the star of the show. So I'm going to keep my eyeshadow very minimal. I'm not going to do a whole bunch. Then I'm just going to carry it down into my lid. Okay. Yeah, let me put this a little bit more. Then I want to put a little bit of brown on the lid and go up into my crease a little bit. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up my other eye. All right, so I'm done with my eyes. Like I said, I just kept it real minimal because I'm putting on lashes and I want that to be the star of the show. So just a little basic look. Now that I've gotten into that, let's see what else. I know what's next. I don't want it to be next, but I know what's next, and that is the lashes. Yeah, okay. It's like I'm so nervous to put this on camera. So I picked these up. Y'all probably like, girl, you're doing too much. But I picked these up. These are by Ardell. And I know Ardell is like one of the most popular like drugstore basic, you know, brands for eyelashes. So I picked those up. And then I have this applicator. So let me go ahead and show you which ones I got. I got the Ardell, and these are the Wispies. And I heard these don't have like it's an invisible band. And I heard that these are good for beginners. Now they're looking like they're not good for beginners to me. But that's what they're saying. They're saying it's good for beginners to put them on because they're easier. We'll see about that. Let me get this out. And these are the Demi Wispies. They said these are just the original Wispies that they created. So, okay. How do I even get this out? Okay. I feel like I'm going to mess them up. I feel like I'm already messing them up. And then I don't even have any scissors in here just in case I need to cut them down. So I might have to go and get those. Stop the camera and go get some scissors. Oh, Lord, I feel like I'm already messing these up. Lord help. Okay. So, I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm experimenting. So let me see if it matches up with my eye shape. Or if I need to go ahead and cut. No, I might not even be doing this right. Okay, I think it's enough. And if it ain't, oh well. So, the adhesive that I'm using is by Kiss. I do have a Duo, which I've heard Duo was like the best adhesive, but I heard Kiss was also good as well. So I just went ahead and I'm going to go ahead and use this for today. Okay. Lord, why is this? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so y'all probably gonna hear me say okay 1,000 times. So I got let me get this out. This is how it looks. And I'm going to put it lightly and gently on the area that I'm supposed to put it on. Okay. Alrighty, then it says, I've heard to just go ahead and like let it sit for 30 seconds so it can, you know, because you don't want to put it on there wet. You want it to have a little bit of dryness to it, what I heard. Oh, this thing about to fall out my hand. What am I getting myself into? All right. So I'm going to hold this at the end. I don't even know where to hold it at, but let me just go ahead and get into it. Oh Lord, this thing that came off again. It seemed like it was going on good for a second. Look at this. Let me put some more glue on. Let me put some more glue. Okay, so now I gotta wait a whole nother 30 seconds. What am I getting myself? Look at my bronzer. While I'm waiting, look at my bronzer. Look at that. Okay. Look at my highlight. It's popping. All right. Let's still look a little wet. I'm getting hot and sweaty. About to sweat off my makeup. Hold on. Come on, Trevina. You can do it. Lord, look at me. I'm going to get this right. And let me try it this way. Let me hold it this way and see. Okay. Let me use my hand because I don't. It's like it's like it was doing just fine, and then when I touch it right there, it comes off. Yeah, I'm messing up. Let me try another pair. You know what? That might, I wonder is that why. Let me try this one on. So no, I think I heard that you're supposed to use, like, make sure you're using the right side for, you know. So I could be using the wrong side. So let me try, let me get this one off. I'm sweating. Okay. Let me try again. I'm determined. So I want to see how lashes look on me. I already have long eyelashes, so I never, you know, was really concerned. But I just want to see how they look on me. All right. All right. Y'all can see my face glistening, huh? I'm hot and sweaty. I'm nervous. All right, let's try it out. I think when I held it right here in the front with this, it worked. It was working well until like I was trying to move it or clamp it, or should I say. Should I do this? Whoa! It's just something about this inner one. And I screamed because it was on my skin, y'all. Look at me. I think I'm about to give up. Even though I just said I was determined, I think I'm about to give up because like now it's just sitting on top of my eyelid. I'm looking crazy right now. Look, it's sitting on my eyelid. I will say this side was a little bit better as far as like getting it on. I just put it in the wrong position. Things women do, right? I'm really looking at this like, looking at this bronzer highlight, like it's just popping in this mirror. I'm loving this concealer and this foundation. Just everything together just looks so good and looks flawless. All right, so let me try one more time. I'm going to do it like this. I think that kind of worked. I just need to position it right. And then clamp it. Clamp. It is something about this spot right there. It's just not doing. I'll give up. I think I'm gonna go into my bathroom and do it and then come back. Y'all, cause I'm just not, I need to concentrate and not do it on camera. I was trying to do it on camera so y'all can see me do it, but it's just not working. I need a mirror that I can be like really up close to. So let me come back, try it out, and then see what y'all think. Okay, I'm back. I fought with it, but I think I got it on. I do have a question. Am I still supposed to see like my eyelashes when I'm looking? Answer that below. I can see why Duo is the best because it went on a little bit better. I was able to control it better. I still fought with it, like I said. I still feel a little sweaty and hot, but I just had a better time with using the Duo. And I also just went ahead and used like a regular tweezer. That also helped well. So I'm going to go ahead and try the other eye on camera. And hopefully I won't be able to fight with it like I did in the bathroom. And we shall see. I got makeup all over my hands for just holding my face and, oh Lord. And let me know down in the comments, did y'all fight when y'all put your lashes on for the very first time? Did you have a fight? Or was it just me? I feel like I done fought all my life. Okay, so I have the glue on, and I'm going to go ahead and begin. Ooh, now I'm having trouble because this is my left side. I already know I have trouble with my left side as it is with makeup. Lord, look at me. Y'all was thinking. And I forgot to hold for 30 seconds. Okay, so this is awkward right here. This is awkward. Let me use my hands. This is awkward right here in this spot. Okay. Also, I found that using my hands was a little bit better too. It won't hold, come on. It's like I'm grabbing air. Okay, there we go. This end right here. It's like I can see the separation. Let me clamp it. Maybe that's why. Okay, let me. Come on. Oh, come on. See that little end right there? It's just not. This end right here is just giving me trouble. Just a little bit more glue on it because I think I didn't hold that 30 seconds like I was supposed to. So I'm gonna put a little bit more glue and hold for 30 seconds before I try it again. It's like for the most part, I did not feel the lash on this side, so that's perfect. But I still feel like it's like up a little bit right there in the inner part. But I don't really feel it on, which is a good thing. All right, so let me go ahead and start again. Okay. Okay, that went on like a whole lot better. I'm saying I don't even have it on good yet. But as far as like, you know, close my eyes. Okay. Whew. All right, I think I almost got it on. Hold on. Yeah. You start clamping my real eyelashes with it. It just looks like it's not holding it though. Okay. That went on better that time. And I didn't fight. Yeah, I was in there fighting. Not as fighting as I was fighting hard as I was when I first was doing it. but I was fighting. So holding it, keeping it, if this is your first time like me doing lashes, make sure you make sure the glue dries a little bit for 30 seconds like they suggested. And get Duo. Duo seems to be way better than that Kiss. So let me make sure. I don't want to play with it too much, but I don't really feel it on. Yeah, I don't feel it on my, like I don't feel like, oh, get this off of me on my face. Let me get this side better. It feels like it's up for some reason. You know what? It's not gonna be perfect my first time. So let me leave that alone. But yeah. Let me get my makeup better because I feel like I'm touching it and just messing up. Yeah, so for the most part, it looks good. I don't feel it on, like I don't feel like get this off my eyes at all. Now I do see, and I think that's normal. I could be having high expectations, but I think that I don't see, I mean, I see like my lashes when I'm looking, you know, at the camera, I can see my lashes, but I think that's normal. Let me know down in the comments if that's not. But so far, practice makes perfect. I'm going to keep practicing it, and I like it. I like how it looks. It doesn't look fake. You know how you see some women walking around with that thick togetherness, like you know what I'm talking about. Like it looks natural. And that's what they say the wispy lashes are. They look more natural because the band is invisible. Yeah, I like it. And I didn't really have to cut it down. Yeah, I like it. So let me know what you think. Again, I'm going to keep practicing, putting them on off camera. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting my lip. What am I doing? The lip I'm using is NARS, and this is the Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. And I'm using this. This is Dirty Minds. It's like a purple color. You know, it's fall. We're getting into the fall season. So let me put that on. I was about to give y'all a non-completed look. This lip pencil, like, it's so, goes on really nice. And this is like a real deep purple color. Okay, now my lip is complete. There it goes. So I like it. I like lashes. I don't know if I want to use them every day. I don't know. But definitely for like a glam look, if I'm going out somewhere or doing something, I feel like I will put these on. And maybe for everyday look. I don't know. I have to practice it to be sure. But so far, even though looking a little lopsided in the mirror, I'm liking it. I like the look it gives to my face. Like it gives like just that extra oomph to my face. So yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in to my channel. Again, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you especially want to see more content like this, makeup looks, self-care, skincare, all of that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning back to my channel. I love you guys, and you have a good day.